So right back into the action. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
João Neves. Now it's Eze. Now it's Rafael Leao. Partey. And it's Llorente. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tchouaméni. João Neves.
Argentina couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Zaire Emery. Now João Neves. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Pedri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a good ball. And that is well cleared. Vinicius Junior being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Ronaldo finds himself offside. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. João Neves. And it's Tchouaméni. And it's Zaire Emery. This is a promising build-up. Bellingham, he's on it, can he get away? Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Barcola. Now, can they get him away? Delicate ball, and he gets his head on it! And it's in! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 4.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Shifting momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
He's found space here. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's quick to get rid. Szoboszlai, not the most accurate pass. Japan are looking to break at pace. Quality ball. Zaire Emery. Haaland chasing after it. Gehi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's Partey. Pedri. Now it's Barcola. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Terrific effort! Oh, good finish. Japan are level. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Japan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this poses a very...
Shot a goal! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide, so no flag here. Cross flung into... and a header! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, they've done the hard part. Now to... oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
4 extra minutes added on. Oh, that's delightful. Haaland. Zaire Emery is onto this. There's the shot!
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Well, he had to make that, and he did make it. Ronaldo is there to clear. Haaland. Yamal. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, in all honesty, Peter, this would have been seen as a very winnable game, but it turned into a typical case of how not to max
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. They're up and running then. And he's quick to return it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Japan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Now it's Mbappe, and they can counter here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the outstanding defender, Mark Gahey, may not be one of the biggest at 6 feet, but he has a calmness and maturity.
There's the header! Not a bad try by any means.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Nuno Mendes. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Eze. And it's Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Lovely feet. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Partey. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Bellingham. First quarter of an hour gone. Argentina are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Gahey gets it away. That's a canny finish! Goal! Argentina! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And he's straight offside. Nuno Mendes. Argentina are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Tchouaméni. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shapes to shoot! Argentina with the corner, they're first. Walker plays it short. And it's Walker. Eze, who's set up one goal so far. Japan are looking to go forward now. Nuno Mendes. That's a good run down the left. Partey. Vinicius Junior. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Tries to thread one through. Mbappe finds himself offside. No, he's not getting any further than that. Now it's Mbappe. Gakpo. Gakpo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's lofted through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi, looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's having a pop! It's a goal! Japan are level! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Vinicius Junior. And it's Mendes. He's found the way through. That's very neat. That's an excellent interception. It's travelling a long way. João Neves. And here's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Argentina were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end. So, nothing in it, Jim? What do you think?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And that's the second half started.
Argentina have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Kyle Walker. Pedri. Bellingham. Now João Neves. And it's Mendes. Pedri. Looking for a runner. Nicely worked. That's the keeper's ball. Kyle Walker. Saliba. João Neves. Nuno Mendes. Vinicius Junior being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there.
Picked out brilliant, shot a goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
João Neves really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Walker with the short one. Vinicius Junior. And it's Walker. Looking for the run. Eze is flagged offside. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Saliba. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Argentina have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Neves. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Not the most accurate pass. That's good play. And it's Tchouaméni. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 4.
So we have movement on
Número
both
20.
benches.
Número 87. Número 17. Número 22. Entran.
Oh, it's a
número
vicious
5,
effort.
Número 11. Número 13. Número 8. Número 19. Cambio.
Nuno Mendes for Szoboszlai, and it's Walker. Looks to the other side. Nuno Mendes. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Kyle Walker for Szoboszlai, and it's Walker. That's a good foray he's making. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, cracking ball.
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Nuno Mendes. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. And here's the chance to counter.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Partey. Aimed beyond. Oh, shooting chance! Another one of football's and how moments.
Haaland has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Yamal. Argentina ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pedri. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either.
Chance, surely! It's bounced back off the post.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's made its way to him. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's a goal kick.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Time for a change in personnel.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Yildiz. And it's Szoboszlai. Kyle Walker. Good running, strong and purposeful. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Can he spark a counter here? Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, no winner after 90 minutes, another 30 minutes, hopefully to make a difference.
Señoras y señores, asegúrense de arrojar toda la basura en los botes distribuidos en el estadio. Muchas gracias.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Saliba, Van Dijk, and Mendes threads one in. Traoré, João Neves, Mohamed Salah.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Mbappe, Mohamed Salah, Haaland shoots. He lifts the roof. So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Japan have their lead. And it's Szoboszlai. And he cuts out the supply. Now then, the ball's come loose. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pedro Porro. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Haaland. Salah. And it's Porro. That's Partey. This is a promising build-up. Lovely... It's Salah! Take it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted. Real chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And the keeper beats it away. So that was it, the first period of extra time. The teams then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 14. Número 25.
And so the last chance to find a winner.
Número 21.
They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Ah, that's a fine interception. Pedro Porro, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Oh, that's fabulous. Defending of the desperate variety. Haaland! Haaland! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Rafael Leao proves just a little bit too strong. Argentina are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Passing is crisp and sharp. Driving through the middle, and the shot! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And another try! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Japan nearly finished it off there, but now it's...
So that's it. It is all over. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, in all honesty, Peter, this would have been seen as a very winnable game, but it turned into a typical case of how not to maximise your home advantage. And I think when you look back on it,
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. It's a throw-in. Llorente. And he's had it nicked away. Has a look and plays it forward. So what can they make of this? Dink through. Mbappe goes for a shot!
Mbappe made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Taken back almost at once. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time.
He's having a shot! And they can counter here. And it's Bellingham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Llorente. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He has found the way through. Partey. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Tchouaméni defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Just eases him off the ball. Looking for the run. And here's Dembele. And this is Ronaldo. Shapes to shoot! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Saliba.
Argentina really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right run now.
Vinicius Junior shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Eze was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedri. And here's Dembele. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Japan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Van Dijk. Nuno Mendes. And it's Mendes. Well, that pass isn't the best.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pedri. Lovely. Big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Japan with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. Shot could be... Can he finish? But he's left disappointed.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often he'll find the net.
Japan have their second corner now. Dembele has it in a wide position. And this is chance, surely! Chance for a shot! It's fallen loose again! And that has been cleared.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That is good strength. Partey. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Dembele! Goal! Japan! A goal at a really telling moment. Any thoughts on the goal?
Yeah, it's wonderful work, Peter. He just got his head down and absolutely drilled it. Good luck getting to that for the keeper.
Japan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One is...
That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Argentina go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. The second half is up and running.
Argentina really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Llorente played into the... Getting up there! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has a look out. Deftly away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Argentina ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Vinicius Junior being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kyle Walker. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
He's got away. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's tidy. And it's Pedri. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And played right into his path. Eze, he's found the way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's put paid to the danger. That has not gone well. Argentina have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Japan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 20.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Número 22. Número 17. Número 87.
Pedro
Entran
Porro.
Número 11. Número 5. Número 9.
Mohamed Salah.
Messi.
It's
Número
Salah!
8. Número 13.
Oh, he has
Cambio.
leathered that.
Well, I think he surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Chouameni. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Partey. Barcola. Barcola wins the duel this time. Now it's Haaland. Mbappe is onto this. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Van Dijk gets it away.
Japan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Van Dijk gets it clear. Now it's Haaland. And it's Salah. Played through into space. Pedro Porro in acres of space out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's on it. Can he get away? Walker. No messing about. Just bludgeoned away. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Chouameni.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Haaland. Tries to thread one through. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet. Can he finish? Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Haaland is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Partey.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Chouameni. No, again there's no way through. So that's it. It is all over. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Señoras y señores, por favor,
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think it's one of these games where both have plenty to think about. I don't think it was by design the game ended this way. A listless loss and unconvincing win.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Marcos Llorente, is a surprise revelation in recent times. I think the proof, perhaps, of how a change of coach and system can have such an effect on a career. I'd say he's one of the most notable all-round midfielders about.
Just about within shooting range. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Tchouaméni, and it's Neves. João Neves. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Eze. Now João Neves. Vinicius Junior. This is a promising build-up. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Gakpo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Van Dijk. And it's Pedri. Searching pass he's played there. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Tchouaméni. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. No way through. No goals as yet. Partey. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vinicius Junior. That's a cute ball. He's cut it out. Tchouaméni is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Nuno Mendes. That pass has been well intercepted. Messi. Great ball if he can get there. Good read, needed to be. That's really well cleared. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, he's not getting his way this time. Mbappe. Tchouaméni. Mbappe. That is lovely. This looks promising. And the shot! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Argentina are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good-looking ball. Shot a goal! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Eze, and here's the chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. Chance, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he shoots! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Eze. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. Japan get the second half going.
Argentina are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And it's Pedri. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi. Gakpo. Out towards the flank. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. And he's worked it through. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Neves.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Tchouaméni has created one goal already. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Gakpo. Now it's Dembele. Messi. Van Dijk. Saliba. And it's Mendes. That's a good run down the left. It's Van Dijk. Tchouaméni. João Neves pokes it out wide. Can he latch on to this? Gakpo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's Pedri. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Van Dijk. Kyle Walker. Vinicius Junior being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Messi. Gakpo. Saliba calmly anticipates. Oh, it's come loose. Traoré. Pedri does well to get it back.
Cambio en Argentina. Número
It's a
20.
good 30, 35 yards
Número 4.
out, this.
Número 87. Número 17. Número 22.
Now this could be a chance.
Entra
Plays it in
número
low.
11.
He's
Número
cleared it
5.
out of harm's way.
Número 13.
Oh, it's a nice
Número
idea,
8.
but the execution
Número
was
9.
lacking.
Messi.
Now it's Mbappe.
Cambio.
That's beautifully weighted. Now the chance for a shot! He's had a shot! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
And that was nowhere near his best.
Argentina really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Tchouaméni really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And here's Haaland, and he's gone backward here. Real chance! Goal! Argentina! And they're back in front!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Oh, that's a fine challenge.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And he cuts out the supply. Argentina close now to seeing this one through to the end. Barcola venturing down the left. Messi.
Se van a jugar 2
Llorente
minutos de
spots it
compensación.
and intercepts. And here's Haaland. Goes forward. Haaland going after that. And that's it. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. Dembele receives it in a wide position. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. So what can they make of this? Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Gets a good foot in there. Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Walker defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bellingham. Argentina, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pinches it off him.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Quarter of an hour played. And this is Ronaldo. Pedri, and the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Pedri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. And here's Pedri. Brilliantly cut out. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, delightful ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Argentina still without a single shot on target. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And it's Neves. Tchouaméni. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Argentina really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right run now.
Bellingham. Well, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Messi. Eze. Partey. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now that looks a decent ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Japan have their second corner now. Pedri with the short one. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now they can spring out of defence. Vinicius Junior, he is onto this. Pedri. And it's Partey. To Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Llorente. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen.
Shot, surely! Goal! Argentina! And there is your opener. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence...
It's Dembele! And he's stuck it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Eze, Tchouameni. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Messi running with intent. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Saliba, just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Kyle Walker.
Argentina really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind, Peter. Just needs to find the right run now.
Very nicely done. Oh, it's a great ball here. He's had a shot! Goal! Argentina! And they get themselves in front! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's Neves. Mbappe is on to... Shapes to shoot! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So the lead now is... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That was superb goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pedri goes short, and here's Pedri, showing good feet. Oh, there's the clearance. Pedri, half an hour played now. Pedri. And this is Dembele. Dembele! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Messi. Partey takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Eze. Saliba. And it's Walker. João Neves. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Gakpo. And he's managed to get free. Van Dijk can clear it away. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Partey coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Pedri has created one goal already. And that pass just didn't quite work. Mbappe. It's Bellingham. And it's Pedri. Now it's Eze. And he cuts out the supply. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Dembele makes a dash for it, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And that has left him in a heap. Goes down, but nothing given. Van Dijk. Now he's off and running. Bellingham. Looking for the run. Well timed, excellent into. And for the first half, that is that.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Argentina claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Bellingham. Kyle Walker. Bellingham looking to receive it in space. And here's the chance to counter. Gakpo. Tchouaméni, and it's Tchouaméni. Oh, no joy this time. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Kyle Walker. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Saliba. Eze might just make this. And it's Partey. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Vinicius Junior is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Pedri. Oh, it's Dembele. Bellingham. That has been cut short. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Just eases him off the ball. João Neves. Thinks one through. Oh, Red, nice interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now it's Haaland. And he was alert to it. No, that's been intercepted. João Neves. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that's nice. João Neves. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 87.
So changes afoot here, and
Número
from both
17.
sides.
Número 4. Número 20. Número 22. Entran número 13.
And
Número
it's
8.
Mendes.
Número 5. Número 11.
Skims one in.
Número 19.
Nice and easy
Se
for the
está
goalkeeper.
realizando un cambio.
And they've got a throw. Opts for safety.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
No outsmarting him this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a good spell of possession, this. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, he's found support out wide. Haaland gets into a good position. Oh, sweet feet. Good running, strong and purposeful.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
The less said about that pass, the better. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's being shifted off it.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
João Neves. Now is this the final assault? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Szoboszlai. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's neat.
Se agregará un minuto
But it's
al tiempo
Tchouaméni.
reglamentario.
Not the most accurate pass. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Argentina can take all the spoils, and it is Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Argentina.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. And it's Neves. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way player. Very confident, consistent, and always willing to take people on and get himself into those good crossing positions, and he can deliver too.
I wonder whether that... He's having a shot! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Jose. There he goes, motoring forward. Jose! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Argentina with the corner, they're first. Guehi gets it away. He's having a hit! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Kyle Walker. Van Dijk. Argentina are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. João Neves. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's a quick one, and it's Pedri. Pedri is fouled.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Cristiano takes a shot.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Tchouaméni.
Argentina always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
Good read, needed to be. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's an imaginative pass. Messi. And this is Dembele. Bellingham. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. João Neves. And it's Walker. Walker makes a move down the right. And it's Neves. Mendes receives it in a wide position. Now this could be a chance. Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! Argentina are level. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri gets on his bike and on the move. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ronaldo. Eze. Vinicius Junior.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He has found the way through. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Nuno Mendes.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Here's Tchouaméni. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Pedri. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And that's played Dembele! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Back on the way then. He's going to be disappointed with that. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Eze. Tchouaméni. Saliba. To Walker. João Neves, who's set up one goal so far. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gakpo. That's a pretty loose pass. And it's Tchouaméni. It's Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. Kyle Walker. And the pass is intercepted.
That's going in strongly.
Mendes is the guilty party there. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Tries from distance. Vinicius Junior is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Partey. And it's Partey. And it's Messi. Pedri looking understandably energised after his goal. Pedri, he's found some space. And he was alert to it. That's put paid to the danger. Argentina have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Messi in acres of space out wide. And Messi! Frustratingly close. Thinks one through, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kyle Walker. João Neves. Eze. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Dembele. Gakpo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Ronaldo. Pedri. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
He's played it back.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's a goal kick.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 20.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Número 22. Número 87. Entran número 11. Número 5.
Here's Barcola.
Número 8.
Barcola going face to face with his great rival. Now this could be a chance.
Cambio.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Szoboszlai and Kyle Walker. Into the last 5 minutes. Nuno Mendes. Yildiz. And it's Szoboszlai. Has a look and plays it forward.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Van Dijk defends. Mbappe! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Haaland. Yildiz. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance. "90 minutes gone and nothing between them still." Could move up a gear here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Szoboszlai. Played into space. And the finish! And he's heaved it away. Japan could counter-attack here. He's shifting through the gears here. Now that looks a decent ball. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Szoboszlai, Tchouaméni. Nicely weighted ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Messi, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's on it, can he get away? He's found a way through, can he finish? He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Japan with the lead. Van Dijk goes back to front. And it is half-time in extra time. So this is it, one goal in it, and we're down to the last 15 minutes. Everyone on their last legs. Can there be one final twist?
Cambio en Argentina. Número 25. Número 18.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner?
Número 2.
It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Haaland, he is onto this. Yildiz finding himself in space. Pedro Porro gets it clear, and he's quick to snatch it back. Walker. Mbappe running with the ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Argentina very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I suppose they need something to bring...
Chance, surely! And he hits the net! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Argentina are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling. And it's Porro. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
That's a corner kick. Desperate defending required here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Yamal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's played it in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. The clubs, the coaches, everything has been meticulously planned, and an awful lot of that would be attributed to his dad's experience.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. João Neves. Tchouaméni, and it's Pedri. Plays a sharp little ball here. Haaland with the foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Nuno Mendes. Kyle Walker. João Neves. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now this could be a chance. João Neves unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Partey. Oh, this looks sharp. João Neves. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Played out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Has to go back here. João Neves! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Quality ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Shot could be on. Opts to play it back. Gakpo. Argentina have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That is a brilliant interception. Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Haaland. Eze. Approaching the half-hour mark. Argentina are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
That is good alertness. Tchouaméni. Messi. And it's Eze. Nuno Mendes. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Messi. Partey. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. So much time and space here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedri. Tchouaméni. Space for him to turn and look. He's picked his way through. And a chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Argentina with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Japan are looking to go forward now. Kyle Walker. And that has left him in a heap. Partey. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. Back on the way then.
Argentina clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And it's Walker. João Neves. Tchouaméni. Bout of passing here. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Jose. Now it's Haaland. And Dijk does really well there. He is strong. Bellingham. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Eze powering forward here. João Neves. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Bellingham. Lovely bit of skill. Vinicius Junior currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to...
And the finish! And that's another fine save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway. Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Argentina with the corner, they're first. Tries to get it clear. Japan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi. Now it's Gakpo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for the run.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends.
Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Pedri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Pedri. That is good progress on the left. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Partey. Played out wide. It's a good-looking delivery. Mendes gets it away. Oh, what has happened here? Still goalless at the moment. João Neves. Argentina are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from...
Chance, surely! Goal! Argentina! The first significant strike. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Argentina have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter.
And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pedri goes short. And it's Messi. Argentina are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through. He's under a lot of pressure there. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Chance here to counter. Nuno Mendes. Pedri wins the duel this time. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Van Dijk getting forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. Just eases him off the ball. Pedri. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
João Neves. Saliba, quality ball. Now, can they get him away? And it's Mendes. Great chance! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That is lovely. Now, this could be a chance. Goes for a shot! And he's stuck it away. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really...
And the shot! Oh, good finish. On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Traoré threads one. And a chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all. And the referee has blown for half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Argentina ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And so the action is resumed. And it's Pedri, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, this looks sharp. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Gakpo. And that's played in low. And that was very necessary. Picked out brilliantly. Tries a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Van Dijk. Pedri. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The most accurate pass. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's being urged to shoot. João Neves. And here's Eze. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And And he's certainly onside here. He's had a shot! It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And here's Pedri. Now it's Olise. And the finish! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. This is the time you need that pace.
Vinicius Junior needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, can he get onto this?
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Mbappe, and it's Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Partey for Olise.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pedri, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Llorente. Llorente made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Jose. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Pinches it off him. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe has chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Van Dijk is there to clear. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Messi. Llorente has it out wide. Can he finish?
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 20.
So we have movement on
Número
both
4.
benches.
Número 17. Número 22.
Great
Número
defending,
87.
strong and determined.
Entran.
There were better
Número
options before the
11.
ball was lost.
Número
Easy to
5.
save from up here, I
Número
know.
8. Número 9.
He's looking
Messi.
wide.
Número 13.
He's looking to win it
Se
for
va a
them.
realizar un cambio.
And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Out towards the flank. Messi.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
It's anyone's ball now. Nice looking ball. And he was quick to react. And they've got rid. And it's Messi. Now it's Yildiz. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance.
Señoras y señores, tenemos un niño perdido. Se solicita la presencia del padre de un niño con gorra azul en el centro de información. Cambio en Argentina.
Still test this for the
Número
endurance,
25.
for the character of the players
Entrará al
as we
campo,
head into extra
número
time.
33.
Messi. Lovely feet. Szoboszlai. And it's Tchouaméni. Knocks it out wide to Walker. And it's Tchouaméni. João Neves. Haaland. Distributed tidily. Now it's Mbappe. Lobbed in behind. And he's just misjudged that one. Zaire Emery. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kyle Walker. Driving forward. Haaland.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Szoboszlai. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Haaland. And it's Neves. Opts to play it back. So just 15 minutes still to come. So neither side able to conjure up a telling moment, and we are where we are. This is the last chance to win it. Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have given it everything. It's been grueling. Shoots! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Szoboszlai. Haaland. Messi. A probing pass. Barcola.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's been cut out, well played. Zaire Emery. It's gone out for a throw-in. Haaland going after that. And it's Szoboszlai. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Here's Barcola. Great vision. Bruno Fernandes has the space to scheme. And that's been drilled in. So there you have it, penalties. 90 minutes and then another 30, and Jim, here we are.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a gruelling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So 2 inconclusive hours of action. All that remains then, penalties. Messi is over the first kick. And no mistake.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Bruno Fernandes is the next man in the spotlight. Oh, great save! That is a great save! This to put them 2 up. Of course, they're up by 2.
A great position now, but still work to be done.
So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Argentina are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. Never in doubt. The lead now is 2.
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
Japan really cannot miss this. No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
Oh, he never looked comfortable over that, did he? This to win it. No pressure, of course.
Won it all right. Argentina have won it by the barest of margins. 2 sides more or less inseparable until the final kick of the ball from the spot. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have?
Well, Peter, those players knew they were...
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here? Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Morocco! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Morocco penetrate first, and he's had a shot, and that's in. 2-0, and in next to no time. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.